Okay, so here's the first stop in the morning. I'm a bit, I wouldn't say late, definitely to what I need to do. So I originally wanted to get this building because I pass by it every day for work. This building right here has lights on in the morning. Unfortunately, I got here, I guess it must be light timed or something, because I've gotten here at like 7:30 before and the lights were still on. They are not on today, as you can see. I also missed Blue Hour, which I think would have been good for the composition. But what I'm seeing right now with this Golden Hour, right in the middle, like, let me point, in between there, I think it's going to look good either way. I don't know if disappointed is the term I'd put it as, on missing stuff, but live and let learn. Gotta figure out what to do. Yeah, I don't want to get that street light in quite now, like that lamp post. I think it'd be a cool shot, but I definitely need to get one just by itself. That's for sure. Okay, maybe a little less road. And I love how I'm moving my camera on the pedestal, on the mount. Maybe we need, yeah, I could definitely do a composition where the road's in it a little more. However, dipsity doopsity, it's just not coming out level. It just doesn't feel level. You know, like you can feel, it's just like, it might be level, but the composition just doesn't feel level. You feel me? Don't know why I'm breathing so hard. Okay. I think I got a shot. Gonna get this first one for sure. I think it's nice. And I haven't even metered yet, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Now I found middle gray in that kind of white-ish building, so I'm gonna see what that wants to tell me. 4 at 125. But the thing says 5.6 at 125. Okay. Just gotta figure some junk out. As you can see in the corner of your screen to the right, you have these people walking into the scene. And at first, I was actually kind of upset because they were walking and stopping right in the middle of my frame. I mean, so I was like, no, they're ruining it. But these people are actually there to take portraits. There's 3 of them. It's kind of hard to make out 3. But one of them's a photographer. And they must have been doing like couple shots or something. Came out the same Saturday that I was. And I thought they'd ruin it. But as you'll see in, a couple seconds, they actually made the scene super well. Like, made it look like you could have planned for it, but I didn't plan for it. So I'll rip on them a bit, ignore it though, because I get humbled shortly after. So bada bing, bada boom, let's get back to it. Okay. Now that's saying 5.6 at 120. Okay, so it's going to be 5.6 at 125 for the bass. However, I just got to think how much actual. I want it pretty wide open. So what I'm going to do is open this bad boy up all the way to 16. That's the max focal range I can get. They're getting pictures. Gosh darn it. Just had to pick a Saturday. Someone else has the exact same idea as me. They don't care. They're portrait photographers. They don't care. They'll go to like the middle of Mordor and like take a shot. Be like, yo, what's up, Sauron? I keep forgetting my settings. 16 at 15. This will be 16 aperture at 15th of a second. Your boy is using his shutter release cable that he got for sure. Alright. Oh shoot. That works so gosh darn good. Holy crap. Oh, it's gorgeous. Guys, oh my goodness. I'm gonna back this up a bit, but they were literally like standing perfectly framed. I'm definitely not using them. You can't tell who they are. This isn't gonna turn into the Beatles. Hold on, I'm gonna move back. I don't think this is gonna be a good shot though, even though I do like that light post. Got character, but if I try it this way, I'd have to be to the right a bit. That's so cool that happened. Okay, I don't want the bottom too distracting. I think 2 light posts in the composition is gonna look really good. At least nifty. I'm cooking. At least nifty enough to try. That's for sure. And then we're just gonna take a shot of this. You know what I should have done? I should have overexposed. Flipping those first couple shots just in case they didn't turn out. I think they did though.
And turned out they did. As you can see, the exposure turned out well. Lighting was just right. You had that classic Portra kind of like almost vintage, kind of muted color tones, but still present. The couple really sealed the shot together. I think it would have been a good shot regardless if the couple was there or not, but just because they were there just added that flair. I really appreciate, you know, that just coincidence happening, and it turned out so good. I like the first picture more than the second, even though it's just framed a bit differently. As you can see, the couple at the bottom, the woman changed direction a bit, so they aren't looking in the same direction. Overall, I like the first composition better. The third composition with the light posts, I kind of dig it. I obviously wish that light post that I, you know, moved the camera a bit more. But other than that, the buildings kind of lined up. It's still a good picture. I like it though.
So I'm gonna go. Let me think. I'm gonna go this next building next because the sun hits it, comes in from. Oh crap, it's really wide. Comes in from that angle and from this parking garage right here. You can get on top, and it's just this really gorgeous like sun hitting it. Hopefully, it turns out. I'm probably missing some beauty right in front of me. I'll find a shot for that. Don't you worry. Okay, so I totally said I was gonna move that building right behind me, but as soon as I turned around, I saw this like walking jogging path. And oh my goodness, like the lighting, you've got this like red tree kind of shrub bush thingy nature right there, and it just looks really super cool. Like it's really warm. It's kind of got that autumn feel to it, if you feel me. And I'm just gonna grayscale. 5.6 at 125, same settings. So it's gonna be 16 at 15 again. I don't know if I want 16. I'm gonna go for a slightly more shallow depth of field at 8. So it's gonna be 8 at 60 seconds. I don't have to technically use shutter for this, but I think it's still gonna turn out good. So there's a car. Gotta wait for this car's shadow. Don't want that fence. Okay, got a shot. 3, 2, 1. Turned out really good. I'm gonna overexpose it 1, so it's gonna be 8 at 30. 3, 2, 1. And quick fire, I'm gonna go back to 16. I'm gonna go to 16 at 8. Okay, screw that. I'm gonna do 16 at 15. And then 16 at 8. Just so I can get that overexposed look. I wanted to keep the 16 setting for that last shot. For that last shot. So I could compare it to the other ones, but that's the gist of it. I might just say screw it to that building. Screw you, building. It could turn out really sweet, but I do have another shot in mind. Okay, well, I guess whatever scene you see next is what I'm gonna do. So, cheers. All right, audio test in 3, 2, 1. There we go, just snap. Duh. Okay, so as you can see, I went with the parking ramp because that's the building I was talking about. When I was putting my stuff away to come over here, I noticed I didn't clean my lens. Go me. I think they'll turn out fine, but if you see a giant glob of dust, that's my fault. But it was so cool coming in here. I was like, where the heck can I enter this parking ramp? Like, is it a private ramp? Found out it was not. It is a public ramp. All right, I got in this parking ramp and I was like, oh, snap. Like, how much is it? First hour free. You boys only here for 15 minutes. But no, there were some sick shots coming in. I don't know if I'll be able to stop today for it. I'm on somewhat of a schedule. I probably already missed the building I want to get. It's this church with this giant, like, circular window on the outside. Probably already missed that, but I am still going to try. I just got this tripod last week, so I am not a master. And wait, what the heck? Oh, I thought I left the lens cap on, and then I saw I did, and I was like, did I break it? What did I do? I just looked through it 5 seconds ago. I'm gonna raise this bad boy up a bit, because I can. See what kind of sicko mode shot I can get. Okay, I kind of like that. Could I go even higher? Maybe. Maybe I could. I think that's gonna work. I want some blur, so I'm gonna put it at 8. I haven't metered, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Just realized my hat made me look like a doofus, so that's nothing new. But this building, 5.6 at 250. Okay, so 5.6 at 125. I'm gonna shoot at 8. I'm gonna shoot at 8. It's gonna be a 60th of a second. I kicked it. I'm wearing my big boots today. And I just messed up exactly what I had, so I am no longer raring to go. I got something. All right, 8 at. I double checked. 8 at 15. Oh wait, no, 8 at 60. Oh, that would have been an interesting shot. 3, 2. Cool. And I'm gonna overexpose once.
Okay, to be honest, I think that these photos are the most iconic looking ones of the whole roll. I don't know what it is. It's just like the angle and the light and probably that nice looking American flag up there just blowing in the wind, enjoying the day. It's simple, and I'm really glad that I used Portra for this picture. Just because the blues, the shadows, the coolness of it with the cool warmth of the sunlight, just bringing in, that contrast to it. I really like these two pictures. These ones I think are definitely getting made into prints along with the couple's photo from earlier. I don't know what it is,
If I had to choose between the two, I would definitely choose the second one. Not just so much for colors. The colors are a bit warmer default on this. But maybe it's just because that extra kind of space to the right of the building. However, I really like it. I'm really happy with how these pictures came out. If I didn't say already, I'm shooting Portra 35mm. I got my Fujica ST701 1971. I'm just gonna go to the last location and see what I can do there. It should be good. That last location is, whatchamacallit? Oh, it's like a rundown restaurant type thing. Wrong lens cap. It's like a rundown restaurant. It's got this cool vibe to it. I'll show you there. Unfortunately, I just don't know about the church, but we'll see. 2, 1. Cool. All right, so as you can probably tell, it's really loud because I'm on the corner of an intersection right now. I feel like I'm actually in the road because the parking lot doesn't have boundaries. But I'm right outside this diner right now. I saw this last week, and I saw the now open sign, and they're clearly not open. It's actually very run down. But I like it so much that I came out here to get a shot or two. I'm only seeing one composition right now, maybe two. I'll try it. There's Christmas lights on it still. So I'm not going Michael Jackson anymore. It's too cold for that. It's been a weird morning. This morning was like really cold. Well, it was actually kind of mild at my house because, you know, I live in rural Midwest America. So I think there's a lot of humidity out there. Which is fine. I like if it's cold and it's a bit humid, it's a lot better than fridge. Woo! That's what happens when you've only had it a week and you have a mini heart attack. What am I going for? Okay, I'm here to move this up. That's what I'm trying to do. Holy crap, dog. Almost straight up ended my whole camera's career. I'm gonna lower this down a bit so I can tilt the lens back. Holy crap. It's giving me a heart attack. Why not? Well, I'm trying to not get anything except the building, so that includes the road. Okay, almost forgot to focus. Now I'm going for somewhat of a shallow depth of field, but not too shallow. I'm doing an 8. The highest this lens can go up to is 1.8. F-stop, whatever you want to call it. All those technical terms, they don't matter. So I haven't metered for this yet. I realize that I haven't told you what light meter I'm using. I'm just using my phone for now. Haven't got taxes back yet, but I'm getting a Minolta one. I just use my phone. I'll do a screenshot of it and just throw it up here so you can see it instead of me trying to get real close to the camera. But it's called Light Meter. It's on Android. I'm not sure about iPhone. iPhone's got some good ones though, so it evens out. I like the feel of it. There's another one that's free that a lot of people use, like Rainy Days, I think his name is. He uses another one I have. I use that just for calculations for like night shots. I'm having trouble finding some middle gray right now. Maybe that whole building is middle gray. We're just gonna, that red part of the building right there. Yeah. It is pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie, to find middle gray right now. And I could do multiple readings, but let's go off the side of the pavement and see what that is. That's an 8 at about 500. I'm going for 8. Okay, so it's a really crazy reading it's given me. It's 8 at 1,000 and then 8 at 500. So I'm just gonna do both. You know, I've been using the shutter release. I think for the 1,000 one, I'm just gonna go say screw it, be like, yo, I want to use my shutter the old-fashioned way, the way it's meant to be. Okay, there's the 1001. Being facetious with things, I'm putting the cable release that I just dipped on there. And you know what? We'll make an experiment out of this because I still have about 10 more shots to do on this Portra, and I'm just using it on this project and going to the camera shop today. Okay, there's 500. And here's it at 250. Okay, sweet, digging it. Loving it. I'll go see if I can find another composition. Snap. Boom. Okay, I just literally turned around a bit, moved. Camera is in like 5 feet from where it used to be. We're trying to get this signage with a little bit of that corroded concrete brick. Not the best scene, you know, there's buildings in the background, but I'm just gonna work with what I got. Because I think it is a pretty cool sign. I am going to figure out some metering for this. You thought I was having trouble with that flat building. Wait till you see this. Okay, middle gray. We're going for right there. 8 at 500. Sounds about right. Works for me and I got nothing to do. So I'm just gonna put it at 8, 500, 309. 3, 2. Beautiful. I think that's good. Dang, it is cold. I kind of dig it. Okay, not doing anything fancy. But basically I'm just getting this concrete block right here. Because I kind of like the way it is. And I'm going to do it at 1,000 just for kicks and giggles. Because I've got the Portra to do it. Beautiful.
You know what? Not too much to say about these two exposures. They're a little busy, yeah, but I can appreciate them for what they are, what the picture's trying to do. If you do a little bit of cropping, you know, it gets better. But as they are, yeah, I like them.
Okay. I think that's all I want to do. I can't see anything else. We'll call that good. It was a really good day. I've heard it time and time again that you have a plan for photography, then when you get there, you just kind of fly by, you know, what's going on. You just play it by ear. And it was definitely a mix between the two today because I kind of knew what I wanted. Didn't turn out necessarily the way I wanted to, but I think I got some really good shots. Hopefully you've liked them. But yeah, this was a Portra 400, 35 millimeter on my Fuji 1971 ST701. It's a great day, and I'm just gonna head back now. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Support your local camera shop. Love you guys. Deuces. Totally forgot to mention the congratulatory iced coffee. Some good stuff.